is pro.
All right, so what we just saw here was a, again, very simple encore drill that we can do with just this little thing right here, which I love, which is our reaction ball. This exercise, we can do it in a very high number of different ways, but it's going to tell us a lot of things about our players' athletic position, about their ability to react in different positions, about their hand-eye coordination, and also their strength in their legs. Okay, so what we're going to be looking for here from the side is going to be very similar to what we discussed earlier in our squat assessment for the player. So externally, it's going to constitute me right here. I'm going to take one relaxed step forward, do my split step, and then as I do my split step, what we're going to be looking for is again the same sort of athletic position that we discussed earlier. So we want our athlete to stand in the split step right about here, not leaning too much forward, not with their heels on the ground, not leaning backwards, and also Sterling from this angle right here is going to look at my knees, whether they're going inwards like this when I'm split stepping, right, if they're going this way, or if my hips are going outwards, or if he sees any sort of instability in my knees. Right? All right, here we go. We're going to do about 3 of these. All right, so as I'm split stepping, I want to be in a position that allows me to react in every single direction. And also as I'm reaching for the ball, I also want to stay in that same sort of athletic position without falling over or losing my balance, which is the reason why I'm going down on my legs first before I start reaching down with my upper body. Okay? If we look at it here from, let's turn it this way, on the back, if we look at how broad my stance is and what sort of position I want to find myself in, I want to find the ideal position for me personally, which is going to make me feel like I can react in any direction. It's going to be forward, sideways, diagonally, and also backwards. The ball can also come to me, which is again something that can happen on the tennis court when I'm getting a shot that's coming directly to me into the middle. It's coming deep. All right, so we're going to do about 3 more here. This is what we're doing. Up, this one came right to me. I'm still calm. Reacting in every direction. Still easy. Up, right down here. Okay. And as we stop to catch the ball, it's also very important that we have a controlled stop. All right. Acceleration, speed, and agility, super important for the player, but much more important before they get into that is for them to be able to decelerate. All right, which we talked about earlier. We want to know how their landing mechanics are, how their stopping mechanics are, so we can see how fast they can accelerate, decelerate, control their movements, and then change directions. And that's going to keep them